perception of how hard it is, the level of difficulty, and how long it'll take to get there, how much time it'll take to get there. I am strongly sensing that, especially because this is uncharted territory, I am strongly sensing that you, respectfully, you really don't know what you're talking about when it comes to timing, because you've never been here before. you've never gone down this road before. Hello, collective. Thank you for tuning into Spicy Intuitive TV and to the third installment of the Crossroads, where we go to the fork in the road and we pull dual perspectives. We pull two perspectives via the tarot to see if we can apply some clarity to the confusion that we have. This could be a major decision. This could be a minor decision. This could be a decision between two mindsets. Either way, this should be confirmation, and it should not ever usurp your personal intuition, your personal relationship with God, or your personal knowing. Okay? That said, hey, sugar. If you are new here, welcome, baby. If you are returning and or subscribe, what it do, baby? I hope that whatever side you fall on, that this timeless message finds you in great spirits. And if it doesn't, this reading gives you some type of clarification, edification, encouragement, or extension of hope in some type of way, in a real way. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I have divided the sides by my pretty rocks here. Crystal connoisseurs, if you want to chime in and let me know what these are, what they mean, the attributes, if you know offhand. If you are just cold like that, that will be impressive, because I would not be able to tell you without a Google image search. I'm not a crystal person, but this is very pretty. So let me put this deck down. Let me put this deck down, because that's not what I wanted to do first. What I want to do first is I want to get the overall energy of this Crossroads reading. I want to pull a card for that. So that's what I'm going to do. More importantly, I am going to give some gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Oh my God. Thank you. Let it be all of you and just me as the messenger. Let this message be delivered in truth, clarity, love, grace, wisdom. Right? Provide clarity in muddy waters. Go before us and make the crooked path straight. Thank you in advance for everything. Okay. What is the overall energy? I'm not the best shuffler in the world, but I do all right. Okay. What is the overall best energy? Hey. Okay. The overall energy of this Crossroads reading, Lord. About it, tell us. What is it going to be? Let me turn my F-bomb around. Okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 5 of Wands is the overall energy. If your choice is between this and some other shit, please choose the other shit. Reading over, bam, no. 5 of Wands. Oh my God, that's contention. That's, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, buddy. Tell me it's an internal conflict. This is an internal conflict. Bet. How much money you putting up? This is an internal conflict. How much you want to bet this probably not even external to you? I will walk it all back. I walk it all back. But this is probably an internal conflict of interest. Remember when I said, and I think that's the first time I put that in the Crossroads explanation reading. That's the first time I said it could even be a decision between two mindsets, two perceptions. How about I think it's internal. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How do I want to do this? No matter how I do it, I want to put myself in a position where I am speaking less. Okay? Because I don't want this video to be an hour. Sometimes you can't help it. All right, so let's get the left side of the road in this Crossroads reading. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. I'ma hold my commentary. 8 of Pentacles. What else? Tower. Right. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Except that's not what I heard. I didn't hear let it all work out. I was just I heard let it all fall out. Let it all burn down to the ground. For a great reason. Okay. Ow, come on. Come on. And this is the great reason. 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what this card was. This is the Tower. This is the Tower, but look at how transformative it is in the artistic depiction. Look at it. Look at the butterflies. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking. All right, so 16 plus 9 is 25 plus 8 is 33. Is my math right? 8 plus 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. Put that with the 16. 3, carry the 1. Right, 33. Oh, that's the master teacher. Oh my goodness. Listen, this mastery leads to the bottom has to fall out. Listen, let me tell you why. The bottom, you already know why. The bottom has to fall out because you can't pour new wine into old wine skins. The skin for the old experiences that you held cannot hold the mastery that's in this, that what cannot hold what comes next after this mastery in this 8 of Pentacles. The old way of being has to fall out. The bottom has to fall out. The old things has to clear out to make room for the new things. Is that transition always seamless and painless? No. Is it always convenient? No. Is it always worth it? Yeah. Yeah, when you're aligned. Yeah, when it's divine. I'm saying you went from the 8 of Pentacles to the Tower to pure fucking bliss. Excuse my linguistic seasoning. You tell me if it's worth it or not. It's your Crossroads reading. I say yes. You do whatever you want. Okay? Okay? We're going to pull 6 more cards. 8 of Pentacles. Please tell us. 33. Master teacher. Not the master learner, but the master teacher. that means that you've been in a heavy cycle of learning and application, and now it's time for you to find fulfillment in empowering others. Oh, okay, 33. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Chariot. That's a yes. Move forward with willpower and determination. I want to end this. I really want to end it right now, but it's a crossroad reading, ain't it? We got to get the other side. Okay, Tower. Hangman. See, I love it. I love it. I love that we're using this deck, and I love that the Tower card, this Tower card, is artistically depicted as beautiful transformation. Now this can be a beautiful death, jumping out the window, letting everything go, letting everything go. Now this will be a beautiful death. Listen, he was not talking about how the hangman is artistically depicted. Not for real. He's talking about looking at death and transformation, not as a horrific or destructive experience, but as a transformative one. In a way that adds value, in a way that adds period. Hangman is looking at this differently, looking at what is it saying? It's happening for you and not to you. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Okay. All right. And then the 9 of Cups, please. I'm just checking to see if I was holding the sun. The 9 of Cups. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands on this 9 of Cups on the vertical, and Hangman to the 10 of Wands on the horizontal. This is like, I don't know nothing about this movie. I know nothing about this movie. Please don't stone me. This is like The Last Dragon, or like, the point that I'm trying to convey is this appears to be hard. This transition appears to be hard and not without conflict. However, this hard comparably is completely worth it. So this is like, okay. So if you are familiar with macro in Excel, just from a recording perspective, in macro and Excel, not even the code part. From a recording perspective, if you were doing, actually, you can do this out of Excel too. Macro is not the only place that this, Excel is not the only place that this function shows up. So if you do a particular task, if you always do identically steps A through M, in this process, if you always do the same steps, blah, 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 what you can do, what a macro will allow you to do, I'm talking about the 10 of Wands now. What the macro will allow you to do is do all the hard work up front, one time. It allows you to record all of your motions, all of your steps from A through M one time, so that you don't have to, every time it's time for you to do this process, you don't have to manually do A through M all the time. You do the hard work once. It records your steps. You can name it whatever you want. Shortcut, motherfucker, if you want. It don't matter. And the next time, and you can even do shortcut keys. So if you wanted it to be Control-Shift-W, all you had to do if you wanted to run steps A through M is hit Control-Shift-W, and it'll be like, in seconds it's done. Rather than minutes or hours or however long whatever that process would take. So the perception of how hard it is, the level of difficulty, and how long it'll take to get there, or how much time it'll take to get there, I am strongly sensing that, especially because this is uncharted territory, I am strongly sensing that you, respectfully, you really don't know what you're talking about when it comes to timing, because you've never been here before. you've never gone down this road before, right? You have no concept of time and progress on this side. You have a concept of time and progress as it relates to your previous experiences, but not this one. It's not what you think. And it don't matter, because this is the least hardest out of the two decisions. That's the most important. That is the most important. It really feels like your hard days is behind you. It really feels like you are coming out of that. I don't know if you're expecting hard times like an uninvited guest because of your previous experiences, but the perception, hangman, you got to look at this a different way. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. Come on, Chariot. Can I make it a 32-minute video or less? Come on, Chariot. Thank you. Empress, abundance, everything, fullness. Overall energy is 5 of Wands. I'm telling you, this is an internal conflict. I ain't seen nothing outside yourself yet. You know what I just saw and heard in my mind's eye? Child, I don't want to get this man's down. I do not want to get Romeo Miller's college confused. Child, no, okay, ITVC college, whatever. Y'all remember the commercials? You sitting on your couch, you're not doing nothing. The time is gonna go past anyhow. You might as well. This is a good might as well. You might as well go for it. The last reading I posted was like, if anything starts with a might as well, abort. Go a different direction. But this might as well is great. This is great. Let the bottom fall off on that old ass bullshit. It's mothballs anyway. It ain't gonna do nothing but eat at your soul and put you in woulda, coulda, shoulda-ville. Is that what you want? Because that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. You want to go visit a nursing home? You want to go see some people with regrets? Outers. Hey, man. Lord, see what I'm saying? See, not but pros over here. This is 3-3. 3 of Wands, too. This is expansion. This is growth. I mean, we already knew that with the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. Yeah, and this is falling on the Hangman. There is a need to look at this much, much differently. Oh, she hot. Oh, I'm being called to look at the math between these two wands. The difference between the 3 of wands and the 10 of wands is the 7. The 7 is the defensive. 7 of wands is the defensive. That's the protector. That's somebody that feel like they need to defend and protect themselves. Oh, I think you are referencing some old data, baby, because you don't know nothing about this new role. Ease on down. Come on, 10 of wands. Ace of wands. Baby, this new. You don't know nothing about this new territory. I promise you, it's not anything like the old landscape. Because the work that you have done, the mastery, your input doesn't look like your old landscape, does it? I think you might have some PTSD, which is highly understandable, but let's call it out. Let's call it out. Shit. You know? Let's get this other side. What the hell was that? Oh, I think that was my pointer that I wanted so bad but never use. Because it's pink. I love pink. All right. All right. All right. Not backing down from that internal conflict. Guess. All right. Other side. Don't talk so much. Oh. Page of Wands. Feels a lot like staying small to me. All right. I won't talk so much, though. I won't. Okay. Two of Wands. Oh, we got the battle of the wands going on. Page of Wands, 2 of Wands. Overall energy is 5 of Wands. And that was the World card and the Hangman. I'm not going to take those 2 cards, but that was somebody stalling, closing a damn cycle. I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry. I just get excited. I'm sorry. I don't want you to feel chastised. I don't have a child to chastise. My Chihuahua mix don't barely allow me to do it. Page of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands. But he is a good boy. The best, one of the best Chi-Chis on earth. I really don't know how I got it. Okay, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands. So that birthday on 1/11. Stop playing. Okay, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands. The goodest boy. Let's see. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't lose it. Okay. Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups came back out on this side in the same position. And this is feeling like hesitation. This is feeling like double dutch. You know how they go to jump in? How there's that hesitation, that back and forth, that Page of Wands, 2 of Wands feel like that. Do I want to be happy or do I want to scale it down? Do I want to be happy or do I want to do what is sure? Do I want to be fully happy and take a gamble on me, or do I want to align with the system and what may appear to be more practical? Yikes! Okay. Okay. And And then that Three of Wands, I just really need to say, I really need to tell you, baby, that Three of Wands, especially as it relates to that Nine of Cups, if you were contemplating physically moving, and I'm going to put internationally in the soup, yeah. Green light, Page of Wands. Yeah, you can plan that out. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, hesitation. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, with the hesitation being on the horizontal. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles being on a Knight of Pentacles being on a vertical. Oh, it's giving perfectionist. It's giving perfectionist vibes. He's making a list. He's checking it thrice. He's making a list. He's checking it thrice. He's making a list. Like we never get off that. we never really bring it home. You know? Okay. Two of Wands. Thank you. Here's new love. And I heard Mary J. Blige. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Feel free to substitute someone for something, because it's feeling like that Nine of Cups. I'm searching for a real love. So your crossroad is what? Fulfillment? Go for the gusto, or stay in this dry ass place and, you know, endure that same old song because it's familiar. My thing is, if this same old song and dance is familiar, baby, go ahead and go for the gusto, because this shit's gonna always be here. I feel like the same old is guaranteed to be right the fuck where you left it. If shit don't work out over here. But woulda, coulda, shoulda feel is terrible. Baby, you don't want that. You don't want it. That's why you're here today. You don't want it. Nine of Cups. You want to be happy. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Come on. Nine of Cups. Let me shuffle. What is the reservation? What is the reservation? Ace of Cups on this Two of Wands. What is the reservation? You scared about leaving somebody behind? Leave them. Bye. Baby, they gonna catch up mustard. You hear me? If it's meant for them to do, the mustard will catch up. Mustard on that beat. Oh, all right. Let's see. Nine of Cups. I like to joke that I got musical Tourette's. Nah, it's too many. Nine of Cups. I love it. Nine of Cups. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. I want what's coming to me. Who saw Eddie Murphy Raw? And why did it just make its way into this chat? Oh my God. Six of Pentacles is you getting what's fair. You know what's on the other side of fair? Not really. Short. Always short. Working like a fool and a mule. I got the power. You got the power. You got the power. You have the power. And you are supported. You are supported by God. Directly. There's a difference. You're going to hear me say this a lot. There's a difference between the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You can have the Nine of Pentacles without having the Nine of Cups, but you can't have the Nine of Cups without God. That is a very godly spiritual energy. And this in every way just tells me this is your soul alignment, and it's okay to be a little scared. It's okay. And the ride is not as bumpy as you think it's going to be. I really do have to say that again. Oh my God. Listen, this Ace of Wands show looked to me like God then gave you the staff, child, to empower other people. I said that already. I said that already. Listen, this Empress, ooh, no. In the best way possible. This Empress and this Three of Wands, this Empress with this belly that looked like the world, right? With this Three of Wands and this Ace of Wands. Honey, if you've been called to empower other people, your reach is going to be long and strong. Global. You are going to have a global footprint. Didn't we say overall energy was 33 on that side? That was the master teacher, right? And then what do we have here? 9 plus 2 is 11. That is my baby. And my dog is a master number 11. Hold it, because I can't remember. Hold on. Let me find out. Hold on. Master number 11. Let me see. Okay, listen. Master number 11 is considered the master intuitive or master psychic in numerology, symbolizing heightened intuition, spiritual insight, and enlightenment. As a doubled energy of 1 and 2, it represents a bridge between conscious and subconscious realms, often guiding individuals towards inspiring, healing, or leading others. Yo, this is a spiritual undertaking, this Ace of Wands. This is the offer. This is the offer. Do you set out, that's why so many wands out here, do you set out on this spiritual path of complete and utter fulfillment? Fear be damned, nerves be damned, literal ignorance be damned. Because you know it's going to work. Lord, help us all. Help us all with our PTSD. Yeah, some of us gonna need a miracle. Some of us is gonna have to come spiritually. Another group, Lord, some of us gonna have to use our good insurance, right? And speak to a professional therapist. Some of us are gonna have to seek out a life coach, strategist, whatever. I can't tell you that this is not somebody that has not already submitted themselves to the healing work that needed to be done. Baby, the read started with 8 of Pentacles. So you're working and you are hesitant about this payday. You got your doubts about it? That's okay. That's okay. Keep moving forward. Keep mastering. No, you didn't misunderstand the instructions. You understood the instructions. You understood the pecking order. Yeah. Yeah, you understood that. I gotta go back to it. With this Knight of Pentacles, I be trying to shut up and it don't be working. With this Knight of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles on this side and Ten of Wands on the other, the too hard thing, too hard and too long thing keeps coming back to me. And the time is going to pass anyway. It's worth it. I mean, I don't have to sell this to you. How do you feel when you're creating? How do you feel when you're mastering? How do you feel when you're moving forward in this energy? Results be down. How do you feel? Is it joy? Is it total fulfillment? Whether there is a reward that you can readily recognize or not? Because if yes, you're going in the right direction. I've already surpassed 32 minutes by 3 minutes. All right, let me pull the last 3 cards. Yeah, you've been called to lead. Baby, you've been learning, applying, and healing this whole time. Your life has probably been whatever. Knight of Pentacles. I get it. I get why you're exhausted. I get it. This ain't that. Oh, Lord. And then the Lord is not going to help me get out of this faster either, because I'm getting a parable. All right. Okay. The parable is Peter, disciple Peter, fisherman by profession, right? The story goes, this is not even a parable. The story goes, Peter went out to fish as a profession, as he does every day that he works. On this particular day, he had been fishing all day and night and did not catch anything. Going back to results be damned, right? Did not catch anything. Now, Pete is a fisherman to his heart. No matter what, Pete was going to show up the next day because just that's his passion, right? But as he was about to give up, because he had been out there all day and night. So that's a valid effort. Pete gave it his all. Peter gave it his all, okay? And it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. And I'm sure that was disappointing to a professional of his caliber. So he was coming off out the water or whatever, getting ready to bring it in, and he saw Jesus. And Jesus was like, "Hey, Pete." And Pete was like, "Hey." He was like, "What's wrong?" And Pete was like, "Yeah, I've been out here fishing all day and all night, and I ain't caught shit." And he was like, "Okay." He's like, "Peter, do me a favor. Go ahead and just cast your net. You've been casting your net on the left side this whole time, and I noticed that you haven't caught anything all day and night. Cast your net to the right side." Now, this is drawn back to the PTSD, drawn back to the previous experiences, and also why I can't get out of here in record time. It's because my experience, you are telling me, my experience is one thing. My professional sustained experience is one thing, right? And you're telling me as a professional, this is offensive because Jesus was a carpenter. And it's like, yeah, okay. All right, woodworker, listen, you want me to do what? Cast my net to the right side. He's like, I'm not, listen, I've been out here all day and night. Jesus is like, "Pete, I know. I just need you to trust me. Change your perspective is going to be different this time. It's not going to be what you think. You think that I'm going to send you back out there. You're going to cast your net to the right and nothing is going to happen. You are gearing up, bracing for disappointment. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Because of your previous experiences. Child, fast forward. I don't even know why. We at the end of the story now. I ain't no fast forward. Listen, Pete went back out there against his own professional judgment, against his better judgment. This is a Crossroads read. Pete went out there, did what the Lord told him to do, cast them on to the right side. He called all these fish. They needed help to get the net out because the damn net almost broke. That's how many fish was in there. This time is different. This time is different. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and that's probably going to be the scripture of the thumbnail. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Now that's wild. Now that's wild. All that work and what did it get me? Did somebody steal something from you? Did somebody steal your work? Or did somebody manipulate you into working more for less? Were you in environments where you couldn't trust people any further than you could see them? Because if we're talking about bracing for impact, this might be the impact. It is nowhere to be found in your new beginning. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is balance, harmony, fulfillment. Okay, hold on. Okay, listen. Okay, so I feel like we can have certain experiences, and prior to having certain experiences, we could be desiring certain partnerships. We could desire a certain thing. And then we go through some ill shit, and then we start scaling back our wish list. Like, nah, you can keep that. That right there, that juice might not be worth the squeeze. You can keep that. I don't want that no more. That's not even on my radar. When I say it's hesitation, this is not the only area I'm sensing hesitation in. Like, okay, it starts off with 8 Pentacles. That's not just somebody that's doing physical work and mastery. That's spiritual mastery, right? Oh my God, that's mental mastery. Lord have mercy. I feel like somebody came to work on time, clocked in on time, showed up at work all the days that they were supposed to show up at work, and they do not want to accept their payday. Well, Sugarfoot, I just have to tell you that ready or not, here it comes. Okay? Because at some point, you can't renege on this. You're not going to be able to renege on this. At some point, you wanted it all, polo socks and drawers. And then you took it a step further and actually did the work that aligned with the polo socks and the drawers. And now you like, listen, just give me the socks. Just give me the socks. The socks is cool. I like the socks. The socks is safe. You keep those drawers though. I don't want the drawers. To the cops. To the cops. You trying to renege? You trying to moonwalk your way out this damn prayer request? You don't want the 10 of cups no more? Because it's falling right on this ace of cups. You're not trying to move forward with those plans no more? Well, that's too damn bad, Grandpa. To tell you about that too. You don't believe that you can't renege. Let me tell you. I'm going to try to be quick. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to try. Listen. The Mercury Mountaineers, I think it was in 2002. The Mountaineer had just updated everything about that truck. The grill and everything. I remember riding down a residential street to get to my friend's house, passed by this truck, wonder what the hell it was, backed up to look at it and said, I want that truck. I'm talking about passionately. I'm like, I want that truck. I need to have that truck. Spent the next, 3 or 4 weeks. Every time I went to my friend's house, I would purposely ride down that street just so I can see that truck. And of course, you see something that you like, you automatically now see them on the road everywhere. I go home, I tell my mom, I'm like, listen, I want this truck. That's going to be my next car. I want this truck. And my mom was like, okay, all right, cool. My mom found out how much the truck was in comparison to the Explorer. And she was like, listen, you're going to have to get an Explorer. I don't think that you can afford that truck. And in a lot of ways, it was up to her. So I was like, okay. She was like, you're going to have to get an Explorer. And I'm like, okay. All right, whatever. And so I kind of just like downgraded, even though it kind of broke me a little bit. I kind of downgraded because in my mind, because I was still getting a truck, right? So my mom was like, I'm going to call the guy at the dealership that I go to in the morning. Okay. Now, for the reference of the story, my mother drove a Lincoln Mark 8. My mother called the Lincoln Mercury dealership to talk to her salesman about purchasing a brand new Ford Explorer. And he said, Ma'am, we do not sell Ford Explorers at the Lincoln Mercury dealership, but I have a brand new fully loaded black Mercury Mountaineer. That you can come get today. What do you know? Abracadabra. What do you know? So see, some things, I said that to say, some things is already in motion. And when I said too damn bad, Grandpa, that's really what it is. You manifested it, you align with it, and whatever. And it's righteous. We talking about 9 and 10 of cups. Right? Not ace of cups, 3 of sword, or no shit like that. And then while I'm looking at this, talk way too much. You could have got burnt at work. You definitely got burnt in love, because on the horizontal, 7 of swords to the 10 of cups, child. That's why you don't want the draws. I know it. I know this internal conflict. I get it. I get it. And then it's just certain things on a parental level. I'm talking about on the spiritual parental level. Big G now. That you just deserve. Yeah, and I'm hearing it so clear. God is unprepared. Hear this clearly. God is unprepared, not prepared to withhold any good thing from you. Rewind that, sugar. 6 of Pentacles. Show me, Lord. Thank you. This is a Crossroads reading. 6 of Pentacles, please. you're gonna reap what you sow. That's what we're talking about right now. You done already put some things in motion. Like, I know what you said in your mind and your heart, but your actions align with this 10 of Cups. You did 9 and 10 of Cups activities. Thank you. That shout out. And it ends in death. On the other side, it ends in death. Ooh, you are a scary Mary. I got you. I'm not teasing you. I got you. I got you. I swear, like, all roads lead to, man, this shit just gonna end up like it always been. I am only going to end up disappointed. In exchange for all my good efforts, I'm just going to be some bullshit. Somebody going to try to manipulate me, go behind my back, slander me, try to get my secrets, tell my secrets. Decide they don't like me no more. You know, like, I get it. I get it. And you can't control the actions of others. But the frequency in which you are vibrating on does not support the death narrative. It does not support the destruction narrative. It does not support the lay down to stay down narrative. You have 9 of Cups in 2 places, 10 in 1. You have the Empress, Chariot, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. You got the favor of the Lord. I'm telling you, 9 and 10 of Cups, the Lord, listen, I don't really think you can stop the sun from shining. Is this really a Crossroads reading? Is this really, or is this a reading just to tell you to get your mind together for the right side of history? Because this is coming. Yeah, whether it sneak up on you or not, it don't really make no difference. But you might want to get in the gear with it. You might want to fine-tune your expectations. Make sure they align with the work you've been doing, because right now they don't. Right now they don't. If you have been doing work that is worthy of, let's just say, $60 an hour, you have reduced I don't know if you think, it's disappointment. It's disappointment. Lord, help us with our previous disappointment. Yeah, help us with the old narratives and the old stories as it relates to our new beginnings. Because I'm not cautioning you that you can mess anything up. If anything, I have overstated that you have more than aligned with abundance and happiness and fulfillment from the inside out, tangibly and intangibly. You can't, it's not going to pass you by, but it's going to help you a lot with this hangman in the middle. It's going to help you a lot to have a change of perspective. God, some of us are traumatized, jaded, cynical. It's like, I'll heal, like I will do my part of it, but you keep that shit over there. Give me the socks. Keep them drawers. That's the perspective. Man, listen. It's not on me to try to convince you. It's not on me to try to convince you of this. It's not on me to try to convince you that you deserve. I hear you. I hear you. I've been deserving of this love. I've been worthy of this love. And I've been shitted on. I get it. I get it. This is, yeah. And there's really nothing wrong with taking that stance. I'm about to stop talking in my head in a minute. Listen, it is to the point for some of you where your stance is very clear. Don't talk me to death. Right? If you're going to do it, you're going to bless me with it. You're going to show me that the quality of love that I deserve and desire exists. Do not talk me to death. I will talk to you to death about this damn spiritual duty that you have. This damn 33 and 11, this master teacher number. You do need to do that. You absolutely need to do that shit. You absolutely need to go forward in that. In the areas of matters of the heart, I understand. Don't talk to me. Don't talk me to death. I get it. And so I'm done. and so I'm done. I'm about to get a spirit animal oracle card, and I'm about to leave. This has been the third installment of the Crossroads read. I don't want to talk you to death. I don't want to offend you. I'm not trying to be your hope dealer. I get it. You feel like some of these dreams is DOA. Oh my gosh. Lord, what's the last words? Please, thank you. Oh goodness. It is dragonfly. Adaptability. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly. Okay. All right, listen, if you made it this far in the reading, go ahead and subscribe to my vibe. Stay and play with me. Like the video. Share it with someone if you think they need to hear it. If you're new here, what happens next is this 20-second dance break. Baby, it's a 20-second dopamine hit that I give to everybody. It's free, just like my love, and I do love you. Collective, please, 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 please take care of yourself. Lighten up a bit. Find your playful center, and I will see y'all on the next upload. Bye.